Alright, we got Paladin. Skitterfang's a decent pack one, pick one stays neutral. There's also a Rabble. This is how good Rabble is. It might be better than Skitterfang. It's also the only red card in the pack, which means that we're guaranteed to be sending no reds to our opponent. Skitterfang for uncommon, but I think Rabble's still a choice here. That's pretty crazy. Pack one, pick one Rabble. We're doing it. Okay. Ooh, Vorak versus Adaptive. That one I think is on the same power level, and we can let the Vorak wheel. It means somebody's going to be in green. There's an Engraver too, which will probably put somebody in Gruul. Cackler's been okay. Pick 4 Shepherd, huh? Shepherd's been really strong. We could take the Has Blast and stay and continue to cut red. This is a pretty strong card. I'm gonna keep cutting it though. We're building the Gruul deck if we can. It is the best deck to build towards, so. And, you know, I want my 4 or 5 wins. So. Cackler is a lot worse in Boros. Cackler is pretty much a good filler in Gruul. Otherwise, not really what you want to be playing. Am I forcing Gruul? Could be. Hey, Halberd, how you doing? Ooh, Halberd versus Volt Charge. That's a choice. To my trusty tier list. I think Volt Charge is slightly worse than Halberd. And it's a common. Isaiah would probably be on the other way. Would probably be on Volt Charge instead of Halberd. Removal and such. Lethal Demolition. Kind of wish I hadn't played the go wide strategy against the Dimir the way that I did. I don't think you want to play more than 2 blasts. None of these are playable. Not what I want to be playing, so I'll just take the rare. Rebuke could be okay. We probably want to cut that. For now, it'll stay. Monument to Perfection, sure. Wait, is this? These are both commons, right? Oh, that's an uncommon. Vault progress. Give somebody the surgical skull bombs. Whoop! There's a rabble. Give me all your rabbles. Fuseling's pretty good too. Okie dokie. Mondrak, Glory Dominus coming in on pack 2, pick 2. I only have one green card. Sure. Maybe we're Boros. It's not like we saw any green. We did see some white. Yeah, I think that's worth pivoting. It's not like a super great card, but we could pivot to Boros. I mean, we've got a Mantis here. There's like no white in this pack, though. There's an Aspirant. I think what's going to happen is Mondrak is just a speculation in case... Wait, Mantis. In case we end up there. Because like there really wasn't anything else in the pack that we were sad to see. I don't think. I mean, maybe I should have looked better. I think we're going to stay in our lane. That's a tough choice. But Mantis is like on the same power level as Mondrak, for example, right? So it's kind of hard to justify. There's a Porcelain Zealot here. Pick 4. The move would be if green felt like it was really just not available. And probably Slash versus Strider, that's a choice. Hexgold Slash, right? Ooh, they're kind of close. Take the removal when it's close. Slash versus Punisher. Punisher's been alright, but... I mean, I want to take the Punisher, but Slash is here, so... Red is definitely open. 3 slashes in a row, my goodness. Okay. Maybe we're just mono red. There's actually a chance that we are just mono red. Yeah, Punisher on pick 8? Yeesh, there's a Mantis, but we gotta take the Punisher. Mono red dreams, right? Our green is worth playing. I have to get a lot of really good red cards for me to be convinced to not play the green. Sphereland versus if we end up Boros, maybe. Feels bad. Growth seems playable. There's an Engulfer, Rib Skiff. Honestly, the rib skiff is hated on. It's good. It's good. It depends on how many 3 power things you have. Strider on the wheel. All right. And Punisher. Okay. There's the War Whip. Take another engraver? That seems a bit overboard. We could take this and grab the land. War Whip's definitely a choice. We don't have a lot of equipment though. We could take the War Whip and just switch over into being Boros. Since we do have Mondrak. But I'm just gonna stay where I'm gonna stay in my lane. Predation. Is that 11 creatures? $12 with Halberd. Oh, we got 4 here, 5. We're close to the minimum requirements. I haven't been a big fan of Brutalizer since it's basically just a 4/4 in a non-toxic deck. Duelist, if we had been into the Boros, maybe we should have switched. War Whip. It's not like we're seeing the War Whip late though, so there's a Blazing versus another Cackler. I think I'm gonna go with Cackler just because we need bodies. Could take the Slinger as well to round out the minimum requirements of 6. Do we have any that we could bring in? No. So it's a bit of a gamble that we're gonna not hit our 6. It could have been another Predation there. The only... Oh, there's a Vorak. I want to take the Batter Fist, but... The Predation is definitely an option there. The only reason why I wasn't really feeling that is because our creature count is a little on the low side. You know, 12 creatures, 13 with Halberd. Like to get that number up, especially with our blasts. Hey Q Dash, I've seen you in other chats. Welcome to my little stream. All right, let's see here. There's another engraver. I think we want the Batter Fist over it though. God, do we just what if we just did engraver.deck? I think you want to go the other way. I think you want Batter Fists. Halberd's good though. In a double hazardous blast deck, I think you want Batter Fists over engravers, but I'm not sure. Oh, Q Dash from Peeps and Keeps. Is that where my brain is recognizing you from? Alright, we can get Rebuke out of here. We might even cut the Strider. It's hard to say. Probably not. That feels alright. We should have enough oil, right? With the engravers have oil, that's why I think they're slightly better than the batter fists. We got some choices to make here. Splitter, probably not good enough for the deck. Free from Flesh, we're gonna have to take a look at. I think I would rather run Free from Flesh rather than Titanic Growth. We're gonna have to kind of count our oil synergies and such. It's just Free from Flesh is so good with Evolving Adaptive. Blazing Crescendo seems like a decent trick. We have enough 2-drops. We're up to the creature count that we need. Don't think we're playing any like just terror bad filler. We're gonna have to figure out how many batter fists do we want to play over Engraver? All right. Lord of the 2-drop. Yeah, it definitely is going to give us some flexibility for sure. Anything, I mean, the Rebuke, I don't feel like we need the Rebuke. Could give us a better top end, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seems fine. Top end. We have to choose most likely from our gratuitous amounts of 2-drops. This is a difficult place to choose from, honestly, because I feel like the engravers are really good. But, you know, having to cut barbed batter fists is a pretty good place to be. Sheesh, I'm having issues because like all of the last 6 cards are all pretty spectacular. I guess we go with the Hex Gold Slashes instead of the combat tricks. Like we could probably get the Titanic Growth out of here. We could probably get the Blazing Crescendo out of here and the Free from Flesh. Like, we don't need it. They're all kind of like doing... Like, we'd rather have the Hex Gold Slashes, right? Then the question is how many 2-drops is too many? And this would give us 10 1 and 2 drops. We don't touch any of the other interaction. We could cut Cacklers, for example, instead of touching our 2-drop slot and just go with having way more 2-drops. I'm not super impressed by Cacklers. This is 13 creatures, plus 5 is 18. Okay. Green is definitely the splash, but I'm not sure I like it that low. This wants 10 green sources. This wants 8. 7. No double pips. So 9 and 8 should be okay. These want 9 sources of red, so we're good there. Yeah, looks alright. Do we have any rares? This is just another... This is Gruul commons. Alright, well, very good. We've got 2 drops into 3 drops. We've got the play. Seems alright. Alright, I think we slam Halberd and do Engraver later. I like to lead out with green so we can hide the fact that we don't have the slash. Done with work for the day. That's a good place to be. The Magic's been alright. We went 3-3 and then 2-3, and I've punted a fair amount today. Oh my god, we're gonna hit them. We're gonna hit them for 2 with Furnace Punisher. Because they played a tap land. Unless they use removal. Come on. Hit me with some removal. Alright. Boom! Yeah, I think it's the second time that I've gotten it to trigger. Alright, we go Ruthless. Never mind. We equip. Oh no, it's got Menace, so it can't block anyway. I want to do the Predation, but fighting would be a really bad way to kill that thing. We could do the Batter Fist and trade it with Ruthless Predation, since they could have a fight spell in Golgari. I'm not sure I like that over just putting these 2 down. Choices. I'm gonna go with Engraver and Batter Fist. Where's my 3 Hexgold slashes? Yeah, they're gonna fight. They're gonna fight our Punisher. It's possible trading the token for Ruthless Predation was the right move, because Punisher could just win us the game. Hard to say. We're still gonna be hitting pretty hard. Nice. So, okay, so Vorak has to hit a land. If we miss the land, then we can't Ruthless Predation. But, if we do hit the land, it's so good, because then we get to kill Plague Nurse. So, pray for a land. You're kidding me! Ah, no! It's not even greed. It's not even greed. It really isn't. Okay, so... F. That is so unfortunate, because Ruthless Predation there was going to be so good. We can still trade the Plague Nurse. Actually, you know what? Killing Death Touch guy and then fighting Nurse is not a bad move. They're gonna fight our Vorak, so... That's a fair point. I mean, Halberd on Vorak still gets through. Where were you before? I'd have more dudes on board, that's true. That's true, you're right. I should have killed the Death Toucher over the Plague Nurse. The issue is that if they had killed my Vorak, which is what I thought they were going to do, is play a fight spell on my Vorak, then I wouldn't have anything that could kill the Plague Nurse. So, I see your line. It's got one problem. But here, this really sucks to use Ruthless Predation on Basilisk. Especially if they have a combat trick. I'm going to, though, because I feel like... Well, if they have Predation of their own, then... Ugh. Ugh, it's just gross either way. I could be throwing away 2 cards here. It's not great. They have an Anoint. Got something. I swear they've got an epic front confrontation of their own that they can do on Spore Singer. It's not looking good. And you're right, if I had done... It would have worked out better, because then we could have done Vorak onto that other one, but... Oh, wow. So Black Sun's Twilight would have... They could have saved their Death Toucher there if they had done it for less. What a godsend. Our 1/5 drop. Honestly, I can't believe that we drew no lands with the Vorak. That was pretty brutal to start things off. God, come on. You don't have to die on me, little mouse. You can do it. This is going to be a pretty good beating, though, if they don't have removal. Okay, Toxic, that's fine. Nice, they're tapped out, so Hazardous Blast and equip Batter Fist is lethal. It was close. It was close. Okay, we've got Evolving Adaptive. This hand would be amazing if it had red. Can't keep it, though. I could keep it. But it's so dependent on drawing red. Sucks. Oh my god, you're kidding me. Alright. There we go. Now we're talking. Hold 5, put blast back, and put a mountain back. Baller. Alright, we've got a 1, 2, 3. Let's go. That's a pretty disgusting turn right there. Yeah, I was wondering if I should trade the adapted there, but I feel like we just keep going. We keep going. They're mono white? Kills their crawling chorus, makes them so they have to play another creature next turn. Don't have a creature. How many creatures are they playing over there? Damn it! Okay. Really needed an answer there. We really needed something other than a land. Yes. Okay. I mean, the mold of 5 was brutal. Hey, wait, okay. Proliferate does nothing here. Although that makes Hazardous Blast lethal. This trades for Mondrak. Haz wasn't one of the cards there, was it? I don't think so. If I put it here and then attack, they'd probably trade Mondrak for it. They could sacrifice 2 other artifacts or creatures to give this indestructible. Which then... Okay, so yeah, we're not going to do that. This is what, they sacrifice a Might and one other thing. I think it's better to draw for a Hazardous Blast. We've got 1 Hazardous Blast. And I wish I could remember what... we do. We have 1 blast on the bottom. That's right. We put one of those. Okay, so we don't have our blast. Thank you, Bubbles. Thank you. Like I said, I haven't been playing very well today. Okay, so if we don't have that, then what? Because we're dead in 2 turns. Yeah, Mold of 5 and Flood is... We Mold of 5 and still manage to hit 7 lands by turn 7. That's usually game. I mean, yeah, go for it. Go for it, bro. You can do it. I believe in you. That makes us have to block Mondrak. Wee, 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 wee. Oh, yeah, okay. That's pretty sweet. Wow. Opponent over here just mono white. Takes me to 1 HP. Both with Vigilance? No, don't attack with Mondrak. Don't do that. And we might as well, because it's a good play. Like, in all reality, they should attack here. Sucks. My only hope would be that they didn't attack with Mondrak, and then... Whoa, we got the Batter Fist, alright. Behold. Behold my power. Mold of 5, Flood, alright. Apparently Shuffler just wants to give us 1 color to start with. It's okay, it's kind of like a Mold of 6 hand anyway. Vorak is just extra sauce. Got him. Damn. Damn. Okay, up against Dimir. Counterspell me. Yep. You made a joke about Dimir the other week too, where you're like, Dimir? Oh, goody. Immobilizer, my favorite card. Two spell here. Set up to discard the mountain. You better have a lot of proliferate cards, opponent. That's one of them. They did use their oil off of Seer before doing that, so if they had that in hand, they probably shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's go to... Let's go to combat. See what they tap. Can't block with Engraver anyway. We only have one 5-drop in the deck, so I probably do drop the Mountain here and look for a better playable now that we have the 4 lands. Engrave her? I hardly know her. Okay. I guess I remove Spelldancer here. I want to do it off of one of the 3/1s because if they have Whispers of the Dross. Death Touch too? Oh, bye-bye Engraver. That's fine. Alright, they're down to top decking. I kinda wish I had done a different one than Engraver so that we could get rid of our land draws. If they top deck gas and we top deck lands, they could definitely get back in this. Well, good thing we have a bunch of Engravers in our deck. Hit the lands, play Engraver. I know, right? If we whiff both times on Contagious Borak, that's just the way it's gonna be. It was close. It was close. I should have looked more carefully at what cards we sent to the bottom. Did anyone screenshot that? I was just so happy to see the land, I didn't even look at the other cards. Alright. Very good. Hey, whoa, does this... Anyone else getting deja vu? We're on the play. Mono red hands, mono red deck. I do have forests in here. I have 8 forests, okay. I really wanted to play the Evolving Adaptive, but combat trick me. I ain't afraid. We have 3 Hex Gold Slashes, too. That right there is why you do not let your opponent's stuff through. Okay. So they're gonna trade Rat for Sinew Dancer? Eventually we will hit a forest. Given enough time. God, what do I ditch here? Oh, it's a 4/4 Vigilance. It doesn't even kill anything. That feels bad. I feel like we should ditch something here. The problem is that it's all fire, right? Probably ditch the Engraver. Alright, well. There we go. Anointer can pop for 1. Now it can pop for 2. We do eventually die from the Scourge in the air. Okay. Do you think we could hit Vorak into a green source, maybe? Probably not. Probably should just do Evolving Adaptive. And then Proliferate. I don't know. I think we can play Mantis here, though. That feels okay. This has another oil, so we can hit for 3. They probably use Sinew Dancer to tap Mantis. Yeah. All I needed was 1 more oil. I'm gonna not ditch the land here because Vorak and then Proliferate seems pretty decent. Because that makes her Evolving Adaptive into a 4/4. Alright, so Slash, Halberd, Halberd, and Engraver on the bottom. And then there are options. Okay, let's see what they tap. Okay, well, this has been an interesting one. They got rid of the Mantis, which sucks. They do have to multiple block the Evolving Adaptive, but it's probably a pretty low priority to multiple block. Right. Graveyard to your hand. Can they play a land and then play the rat? We've got good filtering. We could one Slash gets rid of Paladin, and then they're looking pretty thin. They've got 3 blockers, so we're dealing 3 damage right now too. Okay. That slows things down. Oh, let's let them attack first. They probably don't attack. Two blockers. Okay, so it should be lethal. They block Rabble and Vorak. Take 3. Yeah, that's game. Woot! Alright, 2 Engravers and a Rabble. Seems alright. Engraver.deck, apparently. Okay. It's good we got the land for Engraver. Or, yeah, for Rabble on 4. We are not going to be pushing very well through the opponent. We could Ruthless Predation their Lookout, but I think we'll just go for increasing the amount here. And it's possible that I'm supposed to ditch an Engraver here. Don't mind that. Guess I'll just hold on to the oil counters for now. Okay, so we probably want to go for removing some flyers this turn. I'm not sure that I'm supposed to ditch anything there. I think we just go for ditching all of our lands in future plays, since we have them pretty well stopped here. We could do it on the Rabble, and it would make it into a 4/4 if we were to get rid of the Swooping Lookout. Alright, we're just going to take one damage at a time. I could use the Hexgold Slash on it, but I think I'd rather just chill. Double Hexgold Slash, that's interesting. I could also be waiting too long to do anything, since, well, okay, they do have card draw. I just think with the Engravers, like, we've got really good card draw. But we are sitting back while the opponent draws a lot of cards. Choices. Damn it.
You're not with me. I'll shake the earth itself.
Okay, let's think here. So that's 6, and we have 6 as long as they don't have a shock. I think we need to get rid of Koth before Koth gets the emblem, because the emblem is basically going to be game. So we're looking at doing a Hazardous Blast, and then probably finishing something off with a Hexgold Slash.
Never stop fighting.
Just so they have to re-equip. Like, we need some of our bigger beef for sure. So far, this seems alright, though. Alright, Furnace. There we go. I really want to hold up the Hexgold Slash, though. This has been hilarious. We haven't drawn any lands after we hit 5. I think we just offered the 2-for-1 trade with Furnace. It's not great, but... I like that. Okay. 2 damage clock. Guess we're gonna kill the flyer. Ossification gets rid of Furnace Strider. We can hit the red land specifically. I guess we'd want to cast it this way. Alright. It is a 5-turn clock. And I could have iced the lookout, but we go for the 2-for-1. Okay. Another ossification. Okay. Everyone trades. With it to the 3 here. I think it was just we're gonna race. I think we want the chimney rattle to have it for now. Okay, so they can hit us for... They will hit us for 2, because they have vigilance. Five, 6, 7, 8. 8! Oh, you're kidding me. Well, we've got no useful blockers, and I think I want to hold on to the blast. Probably should have left back 1 blocker to block like a Furnace Strider. Actually, that was probably a mistake. Oh, they traded, so now they have to have a 6 haste attacker. So Furnace Strider with that would still be 5. White Sun's Twilight? Boo. Top deck to land, we top deck to land. Who's gonna get the first play? Okay, Lightbringer, acceptable. That's a pretty scary thing for us. 5-3. Nice. Ugh. I can't believe they had White Sun's Twilight. We had that. We are in trouble. Well, all of our lands showed up after our engravers were dead. GG's. There has been a fair amount of just bad draws. What you gonna do? Hopefully we get a 2-drop and lands. Okay, it's enough 4-drops. Ooh, Chronicler's outside of Ruthless Predation range. Boo! Damn it. We're in real trouble. I need to draw land really badly. Okay, it's a step in the right direction. They played Chimney Rabble here, it's basically GG. Okay. That's not a great card. It's acceptable. Need to draw land. That's not a land. Blast is definitely getting discarded here by Engraver. They're making the 3/3 not be able to block. So we're really close to dead. Why would they skip attacking there? I'm gonna hold up Hexgold Slash. Didn't attack last turn. Oh, it needed 2 oils. Make it so something can't block. Okay, so now it can make something not block. Gotcha. Well, we can play Mantis and Strider, so I'm not going to ditch one there. Okay, so we got rid of both of our blasts. One's on the bottom of the deck, the other one's in our graveyard. If they draw a Has Blast, we're at 1 HP. Okay. That's only sorcery speed. And then they can remove our 3/3, but the Mantis will also be able to block. We have chump blockers for days. This feels fine. They're both 2-for-1s. Okay. Opponent flooded. It's the only thing that's keep giving us hope. Okay. Ooh, and slash. Okay. So far we have pretty decent blocks, as long as they can't give it trample. Okay, so they make the 4/3 unable to block. This doesn't have trample. Whew, that was a close one. Enchantments is all they play against you, or you're saying the deck that you're playing is what everybody plays? Hey, finally a hand that's looking pretty decent. Oh. The deck you're playing is part of the... Gotcha, gotcha. Well, I don't really want to filter because her hand's looking pretty good, so I'm going to go with the Barbed Batterfist over the Engraver. Okay, so I'll offer that trade. Now, we can't re-equip if it's a problem. But I think a 2/2 is probably better than a 1/3. I don't know, it dies to shock now. It's a tough choice whether or not to equip there. The drafts have been going okay. We lost our first match, but it's been going all right since then. Anointer can trade for the 2/2. No! Stuck on red, okay. I could try drawing for red, but I'm going to go with playing Anointer here to remove the 2/2. Okay. Okay. Choices. I think we do it before we attack, just so that we can ensure. They can equip to the Chimney Rabble, which is disgusting. I'm gonna ditch the land. Yeah, we're just gonna be taking 3 a turn there. We got a 2-for-1 value with Anointer, it's fine. We're gonna try to stabilize here. Lol. Really stuck on that one red is unfortunate. Down to 9. We really need removal for Chimney Rabble. But we can block for a little bit. We can stall. We're definitely going to have to start chump blocking here. They have an engraver of their own, so they can start filtering. Oh shoot, it has trample, that's right. I think we gotta ditch the Has Blast too, since we are on the defensive. Lol! Stuck on one red, should have played the red card potentially. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Beep 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 beep! Beep 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 beep! I'm gonna chump block with the engraver. Yeah, if they draw like a Furnace Strider or something like that, we're definitely out of here. Okay. Maybe we ditch the slash? Feels wrong. I mean, it's probably not wrong though, because this doesn't kill the 3/3, and we need another chump blocker. Halberd, man, it's good stuff. Hold the phone, I think we're okay. So I play Engraver, I equip it, I make it into a 2/2, then it becomes a 3/4. So they can equip and make a 1/1 first striker. That's not very scary, but they're getting good draw here. They're at 20, I'm at 20, so we've gone through a similar amount of our deck. Now they've taken the lead there. Hopefully they're flooding out. Looks like maybe they are. Oh, that was huge. That was huge. We gotta hold on to Hexgold Slash, right? Our time here is limited. Eventually they're gonna hit stuff. I could kill the 1/1 and start attacking with the 3/1. That seems bad. Okay, maybe they have a handful of lands. I'm going to pick up the land so I have something to loot with the engraver. Instead of getting the one more oil counter, because I don't think we have that many turns left until the game's over. Damn it! Nice, they're gonna attack with it. Come at me, bro. Do they have Tyvar's stand? Don't have Tyvar's stand, please. Okay. There's hope. There is hope. So if I attack with the Vorak and give it first strike, they can still kill it. So it just 1-for-1s. I could equip the Halberd to the Vorak, but that would not be advantageous. So we're just gonna chill. I can discard the mountain with the last thing of our engraver. We have a 53% chance of drawing a land. We've been very lucky not to. Opponent, on the other hand, has drawn a ton of lands. Engraver, I mean, they're going to find their answer, right? Okay, that's a 1-1. Now, Hasblast is 1 shy from lethal. And they've drawn all of... Okay, so that's 6... 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... Okay, so 13 lands versus mine, which has been... we got a couple of lands in there. Could be a problem. Whoa! Hold the phone. Giving that first strike and trample, on the other hand, looks pretty nice. One, two, three, four. So they only have 4. I think I'm gonna attack here. I do have something. Maybe it's impatient. Maybe I should be waiting until I can put the Halberd on it. But we need to be able to get them to like low enough life that it matters, right? They're out of draws. They just need to hit something late in their deck as well. They've got one Strider. God, this is tight. Gosh, Chimney Rabble's pretty tempting here too. We just don't want to overextend. We want to be able to play around Blazing Crescendo, which would have left us at 1 HP last turn. So we don't want to just completely yeet it into space, but equipping the Halberd on the Strider makes it so that their blocks look pretty damn bad. And then we just play the Halberd here. Yeah, we drew nothing. We missed all of our lands. Like, we're at a 67% chance to hit a land. So we've gotten incredibly lucky. We could equip here with the Batter Fist, since 5 is a little bit better. I'm not going to. I'd rather play the Halberd. Okay. We got a Slash. Or they just wanted to only lose 1. Yeep. Eep, 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 eep. It's close. They've drawn nothing but lands over there, too. I'm sorry, opponent. Okay. Trample's gonna get the biggest thing. Pretty. All right, here we go. Okay, so they did have a Hex Gold. Whew, that was close. Like, I was at 67% to draw a land, and they must have been at like 12. All right, we've got Halberd into Blast. Hopefully we draw some better interaction than that, but it's doable. I like to lead out with the Forest to hide the fact that we don't have the Shock. Rustfine Cultivator. All right. This attack's better than just trading with the Batter Fist. But if they do play something like Epic Confrontation, that's pretty bad. They just block with Scrap Gorger. They can't put an oil on Scrap Gorger until something's in the graveyard. And then Engraver here to start discarding extra lands. We could actually move this over now, since this attack's better anyway. I kind of like that, since this 2/2 blocks better, and rather than being a 3/1. We have the mana. Might as well. Fight spell? Yeah, alright. It's fine. Three-1 first striker is just barely not good enough to 2 for 1. Now it is, though. Alright, we could equip, but I think we just offer 2/2s. Care for my 2/2? You know you want things in your graveyard for your Scrap Gorger. We have a fair amount of equipment in our deck. More removal? Or they just hit us for 4? That's good too. Alright, so we're just going to be equipping equipment. I'm not sure I want to just trade Rustfine. So it's probably just here. Engraver will discard the forest. Okay, they need one thing in the graveyard to be able to make Scrap Gorger into a 3/3. We've got decent attacks. They could tap Predation Steward. Okay, 3/3. I think we're gonna be trading some tokens here. Let's see, Hazardous Blast hits for 7, 2 times in a row. They hit for 5, 7, 8. Actually, I don't know if I do that. Do I just Haz Blast and equip? And then see if they have removal? 3, 5, 8, 10, 11. They'd have to come up with 5 damage. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cancel this. Okay, now that we drew the land, that's different. But this still feels to me like we go here, here. We can return stuff to the battlefield, that's fine though. We just Haz Blast them 2 turns in a row. I mean, if they can come up with a 5 damage, then they win. Don't have removal. They can kill my batter fists. They don't have land. If they had kept Cankerbloom up, I wouldn't have lethal. Well, no, they'd have to kill 2. Okay, moment of truth. It could have gotten rid of one of the batter fists, but even then that still would be lethal with the engraver. Are they salt roping me now? No, they could... Okay, they're thinking about it. They're thinking about how they could live, right? So they could Rustvine Cultivator to untap a land to sacrifice Cankerbloom. If they hadn't attacked here, they could have done the Melir combo to bring Cankerbloom back to sacrifice Cankerbloom again to kill 2 of them. They would have had to do it before the first strike damage. But there was a line there where I think they actually lived if they didn't attack with the Scrap Gorger. Because of Cankerbloom and Melir, right? If exile, when it's put into a graveyard, return that card to the battlefield, yeah. So they could have sacrificed Cankerbloom, killed the Batterfist, used Melira's thing so that this came back onto the battlefield, used the other land to sacrifice it again to destroy the other Batterfist. Then I'm only taking 5 damage, and they have 2, 4... 7, 8 crackback lethal. But oh my, it would have been thin. And it looks like they just decided to salt rope. Alright, we made it to the final boss. Let's go. I've had the worst amount of luck with our lands. Damn. Okay. You mold a 5 on this hand? I do. I really think you need to develop the board on turn 1 or 2. Alright, so... putting 2 lands back would make these useless. I think we put back 1 Rabble and 1 Mountain, and then we have a turn 2, turn 3. It's not great, but it is what it is. Hey, turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. Oh no, it's turn 4. What am I talking about? We really need to draw turn 3 playable. Let's go. Nice. Gosh, I need to look at those more. Okay, so here the dealio is the 4/4 trades for 2 cards. And the 2/2 trades for 2 cards. No, wait, the 2/2 just trades for 1. But depending on how they block, I'm going to go with trading here. And then we play Rabble. And it's a pretty good hand. Interesting. Okay, so we have to decide whether or not to leave them with a 3/1 behind, which I think we do. Well, I guess technically the re-equip means that they can block the Rabble or the Contagious Vorak better next turn, but I guess I leave them with the Swooping Lookout, actually. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, then we've got Engraver to filter lands that we don't want. First strike, Vorak gets in pretty nicely here. Earnest Punisher. I think we just keep offering the 2-for-1s here. Still allows my 2/2 to attack. Or it's a 2-for-1. That seems fine. Scamp. Batterfist. To kill the Halberd? Whoa! Aggressive. Slash. Could have put him at 1 HP, but we got there. Trophy! Bow, 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 bow. Let's go.